Esau, Edom. Go ahead, Pop.
Okay, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been a hostage at Rome, and he reigned in the 130th and 7th year of the kingdom of the Greeks.
Right, and that's and what they teach you in the food system, man. That civilization started with Alexander the Greek.
That is it.
Well, that's the start of their civilization. I said it the first time and I got tongue-tied.
Yep.
You know,
I know.
that's the start of their civilization, man.
Did you want me to keep going?
No, that was the point. You know,
yeah.
That's the start of them getting control of the whole world. You know, the known world at that time.
That's right.
You get that, brother, Bible shop?
Proverbs chapter 29, verse 16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increases.
And look at this place, man.
There it is.
Look at this place. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increases, man. Didn't it say evils increase, man?
That's right.
Where evil mean bad times, man. When these Edomites got in power, it's nothing but bad happened to this place, man. Unto who especially? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Why? Because it goes back to the perpetual hatred that he had since the beginning, man.
Killed his own brother.
And you ain't gonna learn this in the churches and the food system and none of that, man. You gonna learn this strictly and straight from the men of Great Millstone, man. Starting with the apostles and elders on down. That's where you gonna learn this from, man. The truth. I have not shunned to declare unto you the whole counsel of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, man.
That's right.
Every bit and piece of it.
Good, bad, and ugly.
So you can know who the goddamn devil is, man. So you can avoid him. So you can abstain from his ways as from filthiness. Like it says in Wisdom of Solomon in the 2nd chapter.
Jeremiah 10 and 2.
You finished that, bro?
It says, but the righteous shall see their fall.
But the righteous shall see their fall, man. And that's what Sirach speaks about. Him that liveth to see the fall of his enemies, man. That's what we waiting on, man. Revelations 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the faith and the patience of the saints. This is what we waiting on, man.
Waiting, that's it. That's it.
Psalms 149. To bind their nobles with fetters of iron, to bind them with chains, to execute upon them the judgment that's written. What judgment is that, man? This is all a part of our patience, man.
That's when y'all gonna have. That's when y'all gonna be able to say that we using fetters of iron. You can't pull them pictures up right now. You can't pull up fetters of iron. You can't pull up you in shackles and chains. Not on a massive scale as the so-called Latino, Native American, and the Negro was. You can't call it up on that. And the back of what that brother was saying, as far as learning not to wear the heathen, the scripture gives you a specific scripture on that. Read that, man. 10 and 2.
Jeremiah 10 and 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
And y'all said y'all starting to get shook up right now, because the signs of heaven is happening. Esau see his kingdom falling apart. His skirt is getting lifted on him. Okay? And no matter what he try to do, he trying all kinds of shit to pull his skirt from over his head, but everybody can see that quietness thing. They know it. Nobody likes you, Esau. Nobody wants to be hooked to you. Great Britain is exited from your ass. Other countries are contemplating and trying to figure out if they can get it done and do it. Nobody wants to be hooked to you no more. You ain't the big bad wolf everybody was afraid of either. You can huff and you can puff, but Russia's gonna blow your house in. Literally. Go ahead, Al. Go back to whatever that brother was saying.
Bring out it, brother. They get Obadiah for the brother. Confederacy. You know, whatever you see, he already got it. He got it, Bob.
I was gonna get this.
Go ahead, bring it out.
This book of Revelations, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Yeah, so when they came up out of that 1,000 years of slavery that we had them under, when we was rulers of Europe from about 325 AD to about 1300 or so, late 1300s, you know, he went back into rulership. Okay, one of the last strongholds they was holding on to was Portugal, Spain. Okay, but they show you that in the beginning of 1492, where they was cleaning up the strongholds and pulling it down, and the guy and Cristobal Colon was trying to make that trip, set that trip up, and then they even said something along the lines about the painting of the picture and this type of thing. So all this is secular history that ties right back into the scriptures. It ties right back into the scriptures. So since all those past prophecies have come to play, and you had your manifest destiny, and you ruled us lovely, because you beat us down. I mean, every other kingdom we knew, but this one, we lost who we was. We couldn't even call on the Lord in His true name, because every time we called on Him in His name, He answered us. He sent somebody for us. But this time, He took away our heritage, took away the Hebrew, beat it out of us, beat it out to so-called Native Americans and the so-called Latinos too. So none of us could call on Him in the Hebrew tongue. So He turned His back on us, and you knew it, and you still know it to this day. That's why you put all kinds of pork in all kinds of shit where we got to go in and read into the ingredients.
Sometimes they don't even put that shit on there.
Yeah, they're just there.
A lot of that shit got monopoly. They put a lot of pork and shit. They don't even
label it.
They don't even label that shit, man.
Because y'all knew that if y'all could keep us disconnected from the Lord, y'all could have y'all rulership indefinitely. But these scriptures held true.
That's right.
They held true. And Hosea said, in a land that you shall not be my people, you will wake up and learn and know that you are my people. Okay? Got that? Great. Finish reading.
That was it to that. I got something to back up what you were saying. You was like what you just said about them, that you know that the Most High got His back, turned
his back on us.
Turned His back on us. This is Revelations 3:9. It says, "Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are the Jews, and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee."
So He's going to make them to know who the true Jew is. Okay? But right now, we don't know. I mean, me and the great millstone and the elect that we've been waking up, through the power of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, been waking up. Yeah, they know. That's the elect. We're hoping to be part of the elect, but no, none of us is going to know until that day. So when these motherfuckers talk about I'm blessed, I'm saved, how you blessed and saved? You still in this bitch. You still dealing with this shit. You still got to get up in the middle of the night to go to a job. You still got to work 8 hours or 12 hours or 15 hours, and you're making another motherfucker rich.
Still in hell.
How you like the brother said, you still in hell, man. I had a motherfucker say that shit. He said, "Oh, I'm living a dream." I said, "Your dream, my nightmare." Okay? All he could do was howl and laugh. True. This is his dream, but his dream is starting to become a nightmare now. They voted in Trump, figured the billionaire is going to be able to put the country back right financially. And he'd have plunged y'all ass into a war. It was already started on the economical level to begin with, but now he'd have plunged y'all. Let me get you to understand something. And that brother over there is ex-military too. You don't drop 59 tomahawks on nobody. Listen again. You do not drop 59 tomahawks on nobody's land and think you didn't declare war. The question right now, like I said, is chess, is not checkers. Putin just letting shit set up to the point that when he do it, everybody's gonna be behind him saying cool.
Yeah, he's just making sure everything is set.
Yeah, like you say, crossing all the time.
The Lord is sitting there.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Putin just
the
sitting
heart
there.
of the king is what?
Right, that's right.
Yeah, that's who's sitting there.
That's it.
The Lord is playing. He's making the chess move.
Yeah, about that. Shalom.
That's who's setting up everything.
Totally correct. Totally correct. Y'all, anybody got anything? give me
The Obadiah.
yeah, give me the Obadiah.
Hey, no.
Put your hood on.
Go back and
Go ahead with your precept, bro.
This is the book of Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bonds that he cannot pass.
His boundary, his bonds.
Boundaries.
Is it boundaries?
Bounce.
Oh, bounds. You're right, my bounds.
It
Okay.
goes to Revelation 12 and 12 that the brother just read.
Exactly.
You know, he got a short time.
That's
you know?
it. Yeah.
That thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Okay. You're right. So his bounds, he's limited. He knows he only had a short time, and he can feel his time running out right now. His dollar's on the verge of crashing. You know it. There's no more quantitative easing that he can do to it to prop it up because he's got no more resources. He was hoping to get his hands on Israel. On Syria and prop it up one more time with that oil in that pipeline. But Putin cut his ass off, beat him to the punch. He went there to squat. Putin already there. No. Okay. Most High said, now cut him off. He wanted 7. He had to settle for 5. 6 ain't, hey, and they love that 6. 6 ain't gonna be your lucky number today. Okay? 6 is not gonna be your lucky number today. Go ahead, read.
Turn from him that he may rest till he shall accomplish as an hireling his day.
Say turn from him?
Point with verse 5. Point with verse 5.
Yeah, verse 5.
The book of Obadiah. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord power concerning Edom.
So Edom, this is your call out. This is what the Lord is saying about you. Your kingdom and everything else is going to go with you. Go ahead.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
So you're not, like I said, you're not the big bad wolf anymore. You can't threaten anybody or everybody with nuclear destruction, and they're afraid. They figure if you can push the button, they can push the button too now. We can take each other out. And the scriptures actually said that you're not gonna get a chance to do that because he knows that all flesh would be consumed. Okay, so he's not gonna allow that to happen. So even the missiles that you think you're gonna be able to get off isn't necessarily gonna hit the targets that you plan on. Go ahead.
Thou art greatly despised.
You're despised. You're great Satan in the Middle East. America is little Satan in the Middle East. Okay? So, and I should say Israel is little Satan in the Middle East, and America is big Satan, a great Satan in the Middle East. They're great
everywhere. Shit.
And nobody's, you don't have the American dream no more. Don't nobody want to come here, and nobody's thinking that the streets is paved with gold and all that shit. Bubba used to believe that shit.
Yeah, they did.
They believed that the streets was paved with gold. That there was money laying around in the streets. You could just walk around and pick up money.
Yeah, right.
They used to think that, bro. I'm telling you, when I was a kid, they used to think that shit.
They show you in that movie, American Tail. It's a little cartoon though.
Right.
You know, they was coming from overseas to come over to America, and they was talking about it like, hey, the streets are made of gold in America.
Yeah, so you could tear up a piece of the street and be rich.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Al.
He said, the pride of thy heart had deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock.
You still build and you're so pompous that the higher up you are, the more you look down your nose. The higher up you are, the further down you have to look. People look like ants there. Okay? They minions to you. Okay? And you charge exquisitely to live that high. But that just takes you back to the Caucasus Mountains and the caves that you was in the first place, where you ran to, getting away from our rulership. Go ahead.
He says, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
You put that as a challenge, the Most High took you up on it. I mean, you really thought that you built yourself up. You really thought you built yourself up? Wow. So you used all that left-hand technology that was given to you, and he gave you that. He gave you the nuclear missile. It says that in Isaiah, what's that, 54:16? Is that Jim?
Yeah, the Smith.
Okay, the Smith, yeah. Okay. So he gave you that technology. But he gave you that technology so you could destroy yourself. He's going to make you shoot yourself in the head. He's going to make you blow your own brains out. Okay.
What they just read, it said he should not be brought down.
Yeah, should not be brought down.
Yeah, I got some Psalms 10:6. It says, he hath said in his heart, I should not be moved, for I should never be in adversity.
You never. All kingdoms go up and come down. All kingdoms go up and come down. What kingdom did y'all think wasn't going to? Y'all really thought that this wicked ass kingdom was going to go up there and stay up there? Why? Why?
Because of their pride.
Because of their pride.
That shows you the pride of this devil, man. Which goes back to Revelation, man, where it says who can make war with the beast, man. That's how you know America, Babylon, Esau, Edom, all coincides, man. It's one and the same, man.
Cut.
I got something to back you up.
Real quick. It's Psalm 75:7. It says,
What you call?
Psalm 75:7.
The spirit, bro.
But the Most High is the judge. He put it down once and
Spirit,
set it
bro.
up another.
Exactly what I was on.
Okay. So
That's spiritual power, bro.
you're not on anything. You had your rulership, like the brother said in that scripture, and your bounds were set. You had a specific amount of time, and the same way a woman, when she's getting ready to have birth, she can't make that last any longer than when it's going to start. She can't make it come any sooner than it's going to. She can't make it last any longer than it's supposed to be according to the Most High. Your kingdom was set for a specific amount of time, and that time is up.
That's right.
Okay, and you seeing the building bricks of it unravel on you. So everything you built up on your lives, it's not unravel and fall and crumble.
Hey, and that analogy is beautiful, man. You know, because the scripture says pain and labor to bring forth, man. What's being born is the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, Jacob is being born and being established in righteousness. And when a woman water breaks, you know what I'm saying? She has those contractions. You know, they come like what?
Every 35 minutes, then it gets smaller.
Right, and then it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And then that pain hits, boom. Hey, it's just like the destruction of this place, man.
Exactly.
This prophecy happened. That prophecy happened. That prophecy happened, and all of a sudden, boom,
There's
boom,
a problem.
boom,
Yeah.
I got
boom.
Micah 4:10. Be in pain and labor to bring forth. See? O daughter of Zion. See?
Yeah, that's
this
it.
says, like a woman in travail, for now shalt thou go forth out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the field.
Yeah, it says thou shalt dwell in the field, man. So when you read either Matthew or Luke, you read either one of them. When Yahweh gave a parable of the soul, he said the earth is the field, man.
Yep.
So it said we shall dwell in the earth, man. We scatter to the four corners.
That's right. And thou shalt go even to Babylon,
Yep.
which is where we at now.
That's it.
It says, and thou shalt be delivered there.
Oh, so it ain't no goddamn get plane tickets to go back to Israel and shit? Go to Israel?
Then
Go to Egypt? Go to motherfucking some place that the bombs ain't gonna hit?
Yep.
Some madness that motherfuckers
Fiji.
teaching, man?
Yeah.
No, it says we gonna, hey, what it say? We gonna be delivered to Babylon and what?
And there shalt thou be delivered.
And here shall we be delivered, man. Like it says in Jeremiah the 16th chapter, man. It shall no longer be said that the Lord brought you out of Egypt. It shall be said that the Lord brought you out of the land of the north, man.
That's
And
right.
where are we at? In North fucking America, man.
It says, and there the Lord shall redeem thee from the hand of our enemies. And I'm going to jump up to 8. Because within this same chapter, it's talking about us, the kingdom coming. Like you said, the labor verse is bringing forth the kingdom, man. Verse 8, and thou, O tower of flock, the stronghold of the daughter of Zion, unto thee shall it come. Even the first dominion. the kingdom shall come to the daughter of Jerusalem. See?
The daughter of